Hello guys, and Happy New Year to you all. In today's video, I'm going to be doing yet again another super in-depth and super honest review / comparison of the ever popular Everywhere Lululemon Belt Bag in the 1 liter size and the 2 liter size. I'll be doing close-up shots, showing you what fits inside each of these bags, the pros and cons of each size, and my overall final score of each size and which one I would recommend for you. So if you're interested in that, then please keep on watching. So first of all, let's start off with price and where to buy these bags. So I bought both of these bags online on the Lululemon Canadian website. However, you can also buy them in the Lululemon physical stores as well right now. The 1 liter size retails for about $44 Canadian, and the 2 liter size retails for about $74 Canadian. But I happened to get this one for $39 Canadian on sale for Boxing Day. However, my version of the 2 liter bag happens to be the Fleece edition. If you were to get this in the regular Nylon 2 liter edition, it regularly retails for $52 Canadian. So basically, if these were both the nylon version, this size, 1L, is $44 Canadian, and the 2 liter size is $52 Canadian. So basically, the bigger size, the 2L, is only $8 more than the smaller size. Just keep that in mind when it comes to the pros and cons. So now I'm just going to show you an in-depth close-up of the details of each of these bags and also show you what fits inside. So as you can see, the Lululemon logo is in metal right here, super reflective and shiny. Then there's just this rubberized, raised Lululemon logo tag right here on the front. And the front is just this nice, smooth nylon material, as you can hear. Here is the back. As you can see, we've got this hidden little zipper pocket, which is super duper handy. I love this thing. And then we've got a zipper here with a little rubber zipper pull. The zipper also has Lululemon on both sides, and it opens up just like this. It is black inside, so it's a little bit hard to see, but as you can see, there is 2 mesh pockets here, slip pockets, and another mesh slip pocket on the back. Super duper handy. I love when bags have this setup, as in 2 smaller pockets and a larger one at the back. And then it just says Lululemon right here. As you can see, the base of the bag and the width of the bag is not super duper wide. So next up, I'm just going to show you the details of the 2 liter / larger size. Once again, mine happens to be in the fleece. So there is the logo there again. This one has the rubber logo on the side as well. The zipper pull on this one is metal instead of plastic. The inside is much larger, as you can see, but it's the same setup. So 2 smaller slip pockets and 1 long slip pocket at the back with a middle main compartment here, which has a lot more room. And same setup once again. The back just has the zipper pull for the secret hidden super handy pocket. This one happens to have a metal buckle instead of plastic. So now just to show you a side-by-side comparison. As you can see, the 2 liter is a lot bigger at the top here. Now I'm just going to show you what fits in each of these sizes. So for the small size / 1L, I like to just keep it very minimal. So here I have my keys. I put that in the first small slip pocket. Then in this pocket, I just like to put my hand sanitizer and a lipstick. In the main pocket here, I will put my wallet. And then a catch-all in the main compartment here. Zip it all up. And in the back pocket, I'll just put my small cell phone. Now, a larger cell phone can fit, but you kind of have to put it in sideways first, and it is a little bit of a stretch. Now let's see if an umbrella fits in this bag. So here I have a mini umbrella, and it's just a little bit too big, unfortunately. Here's just a few other miscellaneous items that I can fit inside. And yeah, that zips up nicely. So now let's see what can fit in the larger size, the 2L. So in this back slip pocket, I like to put a panty liner, tissues, a reusable bag, and some coupons. So just like flat paper type of items. Then this one does fit a small umbrella, and it also can fit a mini water bottle, which is super nice. Once again, I'm just going to put my keys in the front pocket and my sanitizer in the other front pocket. Lipstick again, chapstick. And now we're just going to fill the rest of the bag. As you can see, these things fit much better because of the height, because there's more height on the larger size. So that fits a decent amount. That's pretty much more than what I carry on an everyday basis. And then the back zipper pocket is much more spacious as well, so it can easily fit my small phone and larger phone, a bit easier than the other bag did. So now I'm just going to do some mod shots with these bags. So starting off here with the small size /1L, as you can see, it's very proportionate to my body as I am a petite girl. I'm only 5'2", so if you're also on the petite or short side like me, I do think that this one is a little bit more proportionate and stylish. Here it is crossbody. And now I'm just going to show you how it looks if you were going to wear it as a belt bag. I didn't actually adjust it this time because I was running out of battery and it was too time consuming, but there's the general idea of how it would look. Now for the larger size, the 2L, here it is crossbody. As you can see, it's quite bulky and it's not as cute as the 1L on my frame at least. And yeah, just overall, it looks a lot more bulky. And once again, I'm just gonna do a little example of how it would look if you were gonna wear it fanny pack style and or belt bag style. On the sides or in the middle. And now this is just me comparing both sizes at the same time, just to give you an idea side by side of how they compare on my frame. Once again, as you can see, the 2L, or the white one, it looks a lot bigger than the 1L. And just overall is a lot more bulky. So now we're just going to go over the pros and cons of each of these bags. So first of all, let's start off with the pros and cons of the 1 liter size. So the pros are that it's waterproof and super stain resistant. It withstands rain and snow and all kinds of wet sticky situations. It's very easy to just wipe it clean, which is super nice. The zippers are incredibly smooth on this one, and I've never had any issues of it getting caught. Same thing with the zipper on the back. Yeah, just overall this one has really smooth zippers. Another great thing is that the zipper kind of ends where the bag ends, as sometimes bags tend to have a zipper pull that goes longer than the actual width of the bag. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I like that it just ends where the seam of the bag ends. The 3 slip pockets are super useful. I love any bag that has 1 big slip pocket and then 2 smaller ones at the top. I just think it's the best combination of organization. Not too much, not too little. This hidden back zipper pocket is also super handy for just putting your go-to things such as maybe cell phone, tissues, etc. The smaller mini size is super adorable and I find it to be a little bit more stylish than the larger size. It can be carried crossbody, around the waist, like a fanny pack, and it never ends up looking awkward because it's so small. It makes for a good little accessory rather than like a proper bag, and it never runs the risk of looking too bulky. Overall, it's great for running errands, going hiking, or any situation where you just need to bring the absolute bare necessities. So now I'm just gonna go on to the cons of the small size. The first con I can think of is that it's a little bit on the small side to be used for an everyday bag. It's more of an essentials, just running out the door on the go. You just need the absolute essentials kind of thing. You couldn't carry like a water bottle or umbrella or anything like that in here. I mean, you could try, but I just think that that would take up a majority of the space inside. The back zipper pocket is super useful, and it does happen to fit my phone. My phone right now is an iPhone 7. I know this is super ancient, but it does fit in there, which I love. However, any phone that is bigger than this, like basically any phone newer than the iPhone 7, which most people have at this point. I just got a new phone actually. This is the Samsung Galaxy A54 phone. See, as you can see, even without a case, oh, it does fit, but it is a bit of a tight squeeze. So yeah, this back pocket is only good for if you have a very small phone, or if you are gonna put the phone on its side first before sliding it in. It does still work, but it's not as good as the bigger size. Of course, if you wanna use the back pocket for something other than your phone, then these things don't really apply. And the final con I can think of is that once these pockets are all full, there's not much you can put in the main middle compartment without distorting the overall shape of the bag. So if you were gonna put like a pencil case in there, makeup bag or whatever, it does kind of distort the shape of the bag if you have the pockets full. Of course, if you don't like using organizational pockets and you'd rather just stack your items, maybe that would not be as bulky, but yeah, just something to keep in mind. The base of the bag is not super duper wide, so it doesn't fit bulkier items that aren't on the flat side that well. So now we're going to move on to the pros and cons of the larger size, the 2-liter bag. So once again, I personally happen to have the Fleece version of this bag, but I'm going to review this portion of the video as though I had the nylon one, just for comparison reasons. So if we're pretending this is also the nylon version, all of the same pros apply, as in the 3 pockets are really useful, it's very versatile and all that sort of stuff. However, I find all of the pros about the smaller size are amplified with the larger size. As in, the middle compartment here fits a lot more, including a small umbrella and or a small water bottle, for example. And it just has a lot more give because the bag is obviously bigger and deeper, so you can more comfortably fit your belongings in here, obviously. Similarly, the usefulness of the back pocket gets amplified as well when it comes to the larger size, as the smaller phones such as iPhone 7 fits absolutely no problem. And even my larger phone, the Samsung, fits in there much more comfortably than the small size. And yeah, just overall, the larger size fits a lot more and is more practical for an everyday bag. I feel like with the small size, it's kind of just a, it's very much a fanny pack / belt bag, whereas in the larger size, I actually feel like you could consider this a crossbody, like a proper bag, like purse, because it fits as much as like some crossbodies do. And now on to the cons of the 2-liter size. So it looks a little bit awkward when worn crossbody because it's so large and bag-like rather than belt bag-like. Like, because it just looks like a regular size crossbody bag. Imagine you wore a crossbody across your chest in the front. It would just look kind of bulky. Now this could be because I'm on the petite side. I'm only 5'2". So on me, I would say the small size looks more proportionate and more stylish, unfortunately. But yeah, I still think that this one is more practical for sure. And that's the main con I can think of, is that it's just not as good looking, sleek, and stylish as the small one. But in terms of functionality and bang for your buck, this one is superior in pretty much every other way. And now I thought I would just do the pros and cons of the Fleece version, just because I happen to have it and if you're thinking of getting it. First con I can think of is that on the Fleece version, the zipper is incredibly tight. It is really, really tough, and I'm always worried that some of the fleece is gonna get caught in the zipper and just make it even more likely to get stuck and just be very, see, as you can see, it's just not that smooth compared to the nylon version. The nylon version has a plastic zipper, whereas this one is like a metal zipper, so it runs the risk of getting really tight and really rusted. Along with the metal zipper, the hardware on this bag is also a metal material, so this giant gold buckle adds a lot of unnecessary weight and just kind of feels like you could really hurt someone or yourself with this accidentally. This could be a pro or a con. For self-defense reasons, I guess it's kind of good that you have this giant metal buckle to like defend yourself with, God forbid something like that were to occur. But you could also hit yourself with it accidentally. So yeah, I do definitely prefer the plastic hardware and the plastic buckle on the nylon version, because overall it's just so much smoother and more lightweight. And of course, the final con I can think of for the fleece version is of course the nature of a fabric slash fleece bag. Runs the risk of it getting very dirty. It can definitely get stained very easily. It'd be much harder to clean than the nylon version. The nylon version is waterproof, snow-proof, weatherproof. Things just kind of wipe off. Whereas this one, I feel like if it were to get wet with snow, it may take a lot longer to dry. I don't know, this material seems really high quality though, so I do feel like snow would kind of just like lay on top of it. But yeah, if you were to like get makeup on it or paint or something, I do think it'd be really, really hard to get it off, unfortunately. And it also runs the risk of looking a little bit too seasonal, as in it looks really, really wintry, like snow and like fuzzy boots kind of thing. You could wear it in the summer months if you wanted to, it's totally your choice. But I just mean like it definitely was made to be like a cozy winter cute vibe. So I'll probably only be wearing this in the winter months and then switch to the nylon one in the summer months. And now finally, on to my final thoughts of each of these bags and which one I would recommend to you. So overall, if you are going for strictly which one is more stylish, and you happen to be a super minimal person that only carries the bare necessities and the super duper essentials such as phone, wallet, and keys, then I would recommend going with the smaller 1L size. This one does everything you need it to do. If you don't need that much extra bells and whistles or room, then this one is just way more versatile style-wise. It's lighter and it's cuter. However, if you are someone who likes an everyday bag and you're like a crossbody type of person and you carry a little bit more than just the essentials, so like you like to carry a small umbrella, small water bottle, plastic bag, feminine products, what have you, and you're also someone that likes to get more bang for your buck, then I would highly, highly recommend the larger 2L size for you. For literally less than $10 more, there's so much more size with this one. Everything just feels amplified and more comfortable. All the pros of the smaller size are doubled when it comes to this size. Yes, it's a little bit more bulky and less stylish than the 1L size. However, for just a small bit of more money, it's just so much more practical and worth it in my opinion. So yeah, every single individual is unique and different and has different needs and different wants. So depending on what kind of person you are, if you're more minimal or if you're more bang for your buck and you want an everyday bag, then that is how I would suggest each bag to you. However, of course, the bags themselves are pretty on the affordable side, especially if you're a bag person and you're used to like Kate Spade, Coach, or even Gucci, Chanel. Bags can be so expensive, like usually over $100 at least. So each of these bags in each size is well under $100. So if you have the funds for it, I would recommend getting one of each size because they kind of serve different purposes, to be honest. Like the smaller size I would use to run errands, whereas the larger size I would use every single day. So that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I truly hope this was helpful to you in helping you to decide which one to get. As always, I tried to be as thorough and detailed as possible. At the end of the day, I think you'll be pretty satisfied with whatever choice you make, because they're honestly both really great bags. And who knows, maybe this video made you realize that you want neither. I hope it was helpful for that reason as well, if that was the case. I've never been much of a belt bag slash fanny pack type of girly. In fact, I've never even really owned one before this. However, my dad has been wearing a fanny pack slash belt bag my entire life. He's worn this little Fila one to the point that had holes in it. And for years and years and years, I was trying to find a new belt bag for him, but they didn't sell them anywhere. It was considered like a super outdated, tacky thing that people would kind of make fun of. So I always joke around that he's a trendsetter because all of a sudden now they're all the rage and literally everyone carries them, especially especially where I'm from in Canada. I feel like everybody has this bag at this point. But yeah, the reason why I was never really into belt bags is because I wore a lot of dresses and more formal outfits, so it just seemed a little bit too sporty and casual to match my style. And also, they're usually just one big main compartment with a smaller zipper on the outside, and I like a little bit more organizational pockets for my bags personally. So I specifically love how these Lulu bags have the 2 organizational pockets at the top, the other one at the bottom, another main compartment, and an outside zipper. That was just game changing for me because it just reminds me of the functionality and the organization of a crossbody bag without any of the heavy weightness of a leather crossbody bag. So if this video was helpful to you, then please give it a thumbs up. It would truly help me out more than you know. And also please consider subscribing to my channel and joining my cozy little corner here on YouTube. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, so it would truly mean a lot to me if you would join our little family here. And I hope you all had a super restful and safe holiday season. And I'm really looking forward to bringing you all some fresh new content this new year. So I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!